Bharatanatyam is Natya Yoga. So it helps condition your body and you're physically fit, mentally agile too, because there is a lot of calculations, so it helps you fit that way.
Hello everyone, greetings from G. Krishnan. Welcome back to my next episode on my YouTube channel G. Krish TV. India is one of the oldest thriving civilizations in the world. India is known for its richness in culture and tradition. It is also known for its art, dance, music and literature. We have many forms of ancient traditions in dance. Bharatanatyam is one of the ancient tradition classical dance of India. Today I have a guest by name Guru Shrimati Meena Rajagopalan, a native of Mumbai but now residing in London for more than 25 years. She is an accomplished Carnatic musician and also a Bharatanatyam exponent. She runs a dance academy in London. On behalf of G. Krish TV, I welcome Guru Shrimati Mrs. Meena Rajagopalan.
Namaste.
Welcome, Namaste.
Namaskaram.
Mrs. Meena Rajagopalan, I should thank you on behalf of G. Krish TV. You have spared your time. I think you are on a tight schedule to Chennai. Maybe I think less than 48 hours with a few programs to be performed in Chennai. So I wholeheartedly thank for allotting time to G. Krish TV. To start the interview, a common question. In your younger days, normally the parents as well as the children, they focus more on academics, not on other activities, music or sports. What prompted you to start the journey towards dance as well as Carnatic music?
Namaskaram. First of all, I'm very honored to be a part of G. Krish TV. Krishnan sir, happy to give my interview here. Always happy to spread the art as well. So my parents always believe there has to be balance in life with academics, and they put me in Carnatic vocal and Bharatanatyam classes at very young age, at the age of 4. Carnatic vocal continued for a long time, but Bharatanatyam, even though I had a lot of interest, the teacher moved, and for some few years I did not have the training. After a point I felt that I'm missing something. Whenever I used to go for Bharatanatyam performances, Arangetram, I used to be tearful, feeling that some miss is there in my life. And thankfully I found another teacher and I pursued. I really, pestered my mom that I want to go and start again. I started back and I felt so happy. But unfortunately, due to academic commitments, I had to take a break there, and I came to UK after getting married. After having 2 kids, I thought that this is no way, it's the end of my career, or before it started, it ended. And I was having a very casual conversation with my husband Raj, and I told him that is it possible after having 2 kids and having putting on so much weight, and is it possible to start back? He said, don't even think, go for it. And that was so motivating for me, and I found a lovely teacher there nearby, and I started. Thankfully, by God's grace, I did not look back, and I want to just take it to the next generation, and it gives me immense pleasure and doing this art form and taking it further.
Mrs. Meena, you were referring that you started at the very young age of 4. What is the lead time it takes one has to become an accomplished dancer, or we say the Arangetram? How many months or years does it take?
Okay, so with classical dance, basically you have to be patient. That is one thing. So if you say Arangetram, I would like touch upon that as well because it's linked. Arang is stage, Atram is going on stage, ascending. So basically ascending the stage for the first time, and that is how traditionally it was formed. So but we can't stick to that. After rigorous training, go on stage, perform the Arangetram, that doesn't exist anymore. When the parents get students to class, they say, okay, when will my child go on stage? That is the first question they ask. So we have to sometimes move with times. Training, I cannot say end to end. It really depends on the child. It depends on the art itself is demanding. Minimum, I would say, if you ask me the question, 7 years. That is a minimum time, and I wouldn't say maximum. This art form is like an ocean. You keep learning, and their Arangetram is something that's a formal presentation of the whole Margam, what they have achieved, learnt in so many years, and it is a test for the child, for the guru, and that is for the live orchestra. That is something very special, and after many rigorous years of training, 7 to 10 years that will take. In between, the child can perform many small performances, competitions and exams. In UK they give lot of exams as well. So level adu pannittu level 8 ku appuram 9 they can think about Arangetram.
Meena madam, you were mentioning about the 7 years at least required to become an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer. One learns flute or veena or mridangam. Is it so expensive to learn Bharatanatyam to become an accomplished dancer? Parents will be interested to know on this aspect, because financial aspect always plays a crucial part for developing one's hobby, isn't it?
So I wouldn't say it's very expensive and all. You can tailor make to the way you want. In any kind of anything you want to learn, little bit of investment is there. So going for classes is the same as vocal or veena or flute or violin or mridangam, same. The classes is same. The only extra expenditure I would say is a costume. In Bharatanatyam it requires costume. And these days, like it can be like kind of affordable as well, with so many tailors and so many availability. You can that also you can do according to the way you want it. And other expenditure would be the live orchestra and all that. So with the recorded music and all, even that cost comes down. So if the teacher understands that the financial aspect, where the background of where the student is coming from, it's fine. It can be taken care of. And it is like the art has to be promoted more than the finance is one aspect, but that is not the ruling factor to learn an art.
Learning Bharatanatyam, does it help in learning other forms of classical dance, say like Kuchipudi or Odissi? Odissi, they say the oldest art of dance in India.
Very much, because these are all classical art forms. It takes many years to learn it, and once you learn one art form, it gives you the grace. And it's very structured, very classical. It helps you to plan as well, and helps you to be patient as well. So definitely learning one art form helps you in learning other art form. Yes, you just have to adapt to the style of that art form.
You made a reference that you were residing in UK, in London for more than 27 years. Does that kindle interest to learn, say, Western dance like Irish dance or ballet dance?
Of course, I would be so love to learn that, but our culture is so rich, the Bharatanatyam is so rich that I am not able to have enough time to explore further arts. Yes, God willing, if I have time, I would love to do that at a point.
We have seen mostly female Bharatanatyam dancers. Does it reflect that it is a female bastion?
Of course, it's open to all. Nataraja Chonale dancing Lord Shiva. He danced the cosmic dance for the first time, and he taught the last year the masculine aspect or the Abhinaya aspect to Goddess Parvati. So that says it all. Our Puranas mythology says that Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati danced first. So it's open dance for everybody. There are so many male dancers as well, and it is very strong. When the nritta they do, it's very nice. So this dance looks beautiful when done by male and female as well.
Bharatanatyam, how far does it help in one's conditioning of mind as well as the physical well-being? What is the role of Bharatanatyam?
It helps both physically and mentally as well. Physically, of course, you're dancing, and it is like we call Bharatanatyam as Natya Yoga. So it helps condition your body, and you're physically fit, mentally agile too, because there is a lot of calculations. So it helps you fit that way. And also there is a lot of discipline in this art form, very structured, as I was mentioning earlier. It helps you fit like that, and it also makes you a grounded person, I would feel. From inside, it's a spiritual art form. and also a lot of discipline. So it makes you a better person. Personally, I would see that.
So in other words, we can say Bharatanatyam dancer, even at the ripe age, they won't have BP and sugar probably.
I hope so.
Okay.
Namaskaram. I'll be now demonstrating the hastas or hand gestures. First, the single hand gestures, asamvita hastas, which can be done with your right or your left. Patakas, tripatako, ardhapatakas, kartari mukah, mayurakyo, ardhachandrascha, arana, shukatundakah, mushtischa, shikarakascha, kapitta, katakamukah, mushtischa, shikarakascha, kapitta, katakamukah, सूची चंद्रकला पद्मकोश सर्पशिरस्तता मृगशीर्ष सिंहमुखः काङ्गूलश्च अलपद्मकः चतुरो भ्रमरश्चैव हंसास्यो हंसपक्षकः संदंशो मुकुलश्चैव ताम्रशूड त्रिशूलकः. Namaskaram. I'll be now demonstrating the double hand gestures, Samyuta Hasta. Anjalischa, Kabodascha, Karkata, Swastikastata, Dola Hasta, Pushpaputaha, Utsanga, Utsanga, Shivalingakaha, Katakavardhanashchaiva kartari swastikastata Katakavardhanashchaiva kartari swastikastata Shakatam Shankar Chakrecha Samputa Pashakilakau Matsya Kurmo Varahascha Garudo Nagabandakaha Katva Berundaka kascha avahistataiva chaha.
Shrimati Meena Rajagopalan, you started at the age of 4 years. You were a student of Bharatanatyam, then you were a performer on the stage, then you became a guru. You were training so many students in India and outside India. Now, you must be seeing so many children in any school or any family get together. Given an opportunity, how do you identify? You feel this child can be initiated into Bharatanatyam dance, groomed, like spotting the talent for Bharatanatyam dance.
The very first quality is regularity to class, sincerity, practice. They have to practice and come. That is the first quality I would look for. And after that, according to the talent, take them forward. As I said, we have in UK the examination system, the grading system, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. So with that, the practice comes and the child progresses gradually. And then when they are ready for proper performance, we take it from there. So first is regularity. The discipline is very, very required as it's a very structured art.
Okay. See, but here I wanted to ask you a question. Parents will be interested that the child should become a Bharatanatyam dancer. How far the child will be talented to pick up that skill? In that case, what is your suggestion, advice? They come to you, I want my child to become a Bharatanatyam dancer, but there are some qualities, inherent qualities required, isn't it, to become a Bharatanatyam dancer, or can be trained over a period?
It can be, it needs to be trained. Natural talent, we can put it aside to one side, but initially the child has to be introduced to the art form, because it's difficult. The child will not come unless, very rarely the child will say at a very young age that I want to go in that. If that happens, it's fantastic. Otherwise, I think the parents have to take the initiative to get them to that class, because initially the Aramandi and all can be quite painful. The child might complain, but the parents have to be persistent, say okay, keep going, keep pushing them for class. once they cross that part, and then the child can take it from there. Even for me, initially the students and all the parents all used to get them class. Now I have students like I've seen from the age of 5. Now they are all gone to university. Now they have all their mobile number. They'll Meena teacher, when can I come for class? They coordinate that themselves. That happens naturally later on, but initially the parents' role is very, very important.
So you also teach Carnatic music, or usually meant as a dance academy?
Varna Arts is my dance and music school. I teach both Bharatanatyam and alongside Carnatic vocal as well.
Okay, how is the response from Indians living there, and also especially the non-Indians? I am interested to know how far they take interest in this Bharatanatyam.
They're very much interested. Some know already, some grew in India, so the parents know and they know what they are talking about. Straight away they get their child to the class. That is their agenda. But some of them, they are born and brought up in that country, but they want the child to go into art form because the parents said, or they themselves are interested. So they say that we don't know anything, you teach them. So I tell them I can teach them what I know, which is classical. So that I teach them. And non-Indians also, lot of them are interested. And I teach in Neasden temple. It's run by the Gujarati Swaminarayan. There I teach Patidar association, and then I teach from home. So interest is there. They want pure art form. That is the beauty of it, and I am enjoying. I like that.
From the profile I've seen that you have performed in various countries, UK, USA, Singapore and other countries. What is the glorifying moment you feel that learning Bharatanatyam has given you a big stage? The sweet memory which you always remember.
Sweet memory is when the audience appreciate. So you do it for yourself, and you also take it, you have to connect to the audience. So yato hasta tato drishti, yato drishti tato manaha, yato manaha tato bhava, yato bhava tato rasaha. Which means wherever the hand goes, the eyes follow. When you teach tayum tata tayum ta, you say simply the child, look at the hand. Yato hasta tato drishti. So wherever the hand goes, the eyes follow, the drishti follows. So if there's a flower, you ask the child, look at the flower. And then if you look at the simply flower, the flower is red, blue, orange. That's not the thing. Yato drishti tato bhava. The bhava comes when you understand. When you look at the flower, you start appreciating the flower. So that is when the bhavam comes. Yato bhava tato rasa. The flavor comes out once you understand the bhava. That's when you connect. When that connecting, that eureka, the connecting moment comes, that is the satisfaction for any artist. And when that happens in a performance, that is remarkable, and that I have experienced in my performance. And also I conducted Arangetram for my student now, just before I came here. And it was lovely. The girl danced beautifully. I had wonderful set of musicians, and the energy was so awesome there. And that's when the audience enjoy. That goes without saying. But that is the moment. We begin this evening's performance with Nandi Choli. Nandi, the divine drummer of the heavens, plays the mridangam as Lord Shiva dances on the cosmos. Nandi Chol in Kanda Tirpudatalam. This will be preceded with a shlokam on Lord Shiva. Ritu has learned this piece just for today's performance.
Shivakaram Shantam Shivam Shivakaram Shantam Shivatmanam Shivottamam Shivatmanam Shivottamam Shivamarga Pranetaram Shivamarga Pranetaram Pranatosmi सदाशिवम्
With your rich experience, both Bharatanatyam and Carnatic music, what is the suggestion you like to give to improve this oldest tradition of our dance as well as our Carnatic music?
Improve as in, I'm so happy that with so much times also this art form is untouched, and it is the way it has been there for several years now. And my request or my thing would be to the next generation, take it, let this Guru Shishya Parampara continue and let it not die down, and take it forward. You do whatever you want, whatever fusion, this, that, but the base of Bharatanatyam, let it live long.
Guru Shrimati Meena Rajagopalan, the message you would like to give to G Christy viewers in the context of our oldest tradition, Bharatanatyam dance and Carnatic music.
Yeah, many congratulations, Krishnan sir, that you're taking this effort to promote our Indian arts and culture. So keep up the good work. We are all always there to support you. And also my best wishes to the next generation that they take up this beautiful art form, and I would like to see many more youngsters performing and taking it further.
We take pride, madam, because you're all the true cultural ambassadors outside India, promoting one of the oldest tradition of Indian classical dance, Bharatanatyam, and also you are teaching Carnatic music. You are running an academy, and we hear that many Indians residing in UK, also non-Indians, take interest in our oldest tradition. So on behalf of G Chris TV, I wholeheartedly thank and I wish all the best for your future journey. Thank you. Thank you very much.
G Krish viewers, do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, watch the beautiful videos uploaded, and please share it with your friends.